Hi, guys. My name is Karen Carrington, and I am a talk show host. I am a speaker, an author. I'm a mentor. I'm a mother. And most importantly, I am a mental health advocate. And the reason why I add on the component of being a mental health advocate is I believe in speaking about our mental health really can change the narrative, the dialogue, and having that healthy conversation really helps end the stigma. I am so excited and honored at the opportunity to speak for TEDx Etobicoke. When I saw the posting go up, I knew that that topic of rediscover was something I could add value to. Being a mental health advocate and the word rediscover completely go hand in hand. When I was diagnosed with general anxiety disorder back in 2007, I completely lost who I was as a person. Prior to being diagnosed, I was always worried about something excessively. It was a lot of what ifs. What if I'm not good enough? Why did I fail at that? Why did that person leave me? Why did I not get that job? Why can't I lose the weight? I was living a lot in the future. What if? Why can't my dreams come true? And it started to get to be a lot of anxiety, and to the point where it brought back really bad memories of when I was a teenager. And I would do that as a young child. I would second guess my value. I felt completely unlovable and unworthy, and I just didn't feel like I belonged. I remember I grew up with very strict parents, and I just never felt like I fit in. And, you know, I was only 16, and I remember walking up to a school, and I just walked up to the top of the roof. And I remember it was a cold day, similar to like today. And I remember standing on top of that roof, my toes at the edge of the roof, 50 feet into the air. And I remember closing my eyes and saying, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. Who loves me? Why am I alive? My life doesn't matter. And I closed my eyes and I just jumped all the way down, 50 feet, just completely screaming all the way down, and splat, hit my head on the cement with blood flowing and stars spinning. And I just sat there with darkness all around, and all I heard was the sound of beep, beep, beep. And that was the sound of the hospital beeping sound. And I fluttered my eyes open, and it was the nurse who came up to me and said that I had tried to take my life. And I remember when I woke up from that, I was like, shoot. I mean, I can't even kill myself right. I'm still alive. And again, I felt like such a failure. And my dad came to the hospital to get me, and we never spoke another word about that. We never talked about that day ever again. And I lived a childhood and my adult life feeling unworthy and lived in that anxiety of never knowing if I will feel true unconditional love. And I believe that's where the word rediscover comes in, which is the topic of the TEDx talk for Etobicoke, and it's rediscover. And I went through that in my life of having to rediscover who I was as a person, who I was as a woman, as a mother, And I had to do the work to rediscover myself. I had to do the inner work, the inner healing to have that second chance at life. To me, that is the epitome of rediscovering. Rediscovering self is exactly what my main message is for this talk, is rediscovering that I do matter. I do have the ability to recreate my reality. I can rebuild my life again after pain and trauma. And I am absolutely looking forward to sharing my talk on the stage with TEDx Etobicoke about how you can also rediscover too.